and I'm here today to talk to you about domestic and sexual violence. Have you heard of that word before? Yes. Okay, I'm so happy that you already know it. But I'm here because of the law. So it's the laws on domestic and sexual violence. How many of you are above or maybe below 16 years? Below 16 years. It looks like majority of you are below 16 years. Yes. Okay. But if you are here and you are above 17 years, I don't know if you have anyone above 17 or who is 17 or above. It means that if you commit an offense, you'll be treated as an adult offender. That's one I want you to know. But if you are below 17 years, you'll be treated as a juvenile offender. But even that one is not a pleasant situation because you have punishment for juvenile offenders too. Domestic and sexual violence simply means that anything that happens in intimate relationships between your parents and yourself, or amongst yourself, or even when your parents fight, anything that happens in intimate relationships. And it's violence because it causes pain or harm to the body or to a person. I hope you have understood the thing I'm talking about. The key words. Anything that causes pain, violence. There are several kinds of violence. We have the physical violence, we have the psychological violence, we have the verbal, we have the economic. Economic is when your parents don't want you to have money. Or when you have money, somebody takes your money from you. Or when you grow up and your husband tells you don't work, stay at home, and he deprives you of money. Okay, physical violence is anything that you see like slapping, choking, fighting or anything. But in law, physical violence can amount to assault. And the punishment for assault is 3 years jail term. You go to prison for 3 years maximum. Okay, so if you're in the habit of you always want to beating someone or fighting, then they go to the police station, they'll take you to court and be taken to jail or taken to prison for you cannot like you be giving them 3 years maximum. And maybe you pick somebody's ear or you use the person's head to pick something. I know these things happen all the time. Yes. Even in school and at home. Is that true? Yes. Okay, so from today, I am here to let you know that you must stop it. Because if you do not, you end up getting yourself at the wrong side of the law. Then with the psychological violence, anything that causes fear or threat of harm. Don't joke with the things I'm telling you. They are practical things. If you're in the habit of telling people that you see, and and then the next day something happens to the person, and there is no other person to point hands, and then they said, oh, this girl was threatening the other girl that and then the next day the person has died or something has happened to the person, you'll be held responsible or held liable. So I've talked about physical violence, I've talked about psychological, economic, verbal. Do not let your parents insult you so much, or do not insult your friends. But the mere insult alone is a form of violence. Your brain will have to think about the insult as a psychological effect. I know you have problems with your teachers, so if your teacher insults you and all that, I'll come there. Okay? Yes, but madam. Now, or if your teacher beats you, I'll come there. But for now, my focus is you, the children, because I do not want you to get yourself into trouble. And if someone is also doing the same thing to you, what I want you to do is take away the fear of reporting, of not reporting. You must report all cases of abuse or violence. If someone is beating you, constantly beating you, even if your parents are beating you at home, I want you to bring the matter to your teachers. Let them know what is happening to you at home. Because if your father is always slapping you, it means that you have a head problem. And you don't want to have such go into such situation, so you have to talk. And I also want you to talk if you are in the habit of doing that. I want breast, the bottom. It is a form of sexual harassment. The habit of touching someone's breast or toes, it's sexual harassment. Stop it. Anything that makes people uncomfortable, okay? And if you are below 16 years and someone decides to have any form of sexual whatever with you, I don't want to be too specific, but you know it. You are below 16 years. The person will go to jail for 25 years. That is the maximum sentence. And still, if you are below 16 years, and you even agree that the person should sleep with you, the person will still go to jail for 25 years. So if somebody asks you, how old are you? Don't say that you are 14 years when you know that, don't say that you are 17 when you know you are 14 years. Because it doesn't matter. Once it is established that you are below 16 years, it means that you have put another person into trouble. The girls, if your male teachers tell you that carry my books to my house for me, do not go, because you put yourself, your teacher in trouble with issues of defilement. I know most of you are who can tell me the difference between defilement and rape? What is rape? If you are below 16 years and somebody sleeps with you, it is called defilement. But if you are not 16 years, you are above 16 years, and somebody sleeps with you without your consent, with defilement, whether you agree or you do not agree, it is still defilement. But with rape, you shouldn't agree to it. But if you agree, that one is not an offense because you are an adult. But if you are not 16 years, okay, but you are still above 16 years and somebody forces you to sleep, it is rape. And I want you to report such cases because we want to punish offenders. Because if somebody sleeps with you and you keep quiet, the person will sleep with another person, it will go on and on. But when you report, the police will come and arrest the person and the law will take its course. But do not fabricate lies. If somebody has not touched you, somebody has not put his finger in your whatever, somebody has not done you sokode, somebody has not put his finger in your bolo, do not fabricate it. Okay? Do not fabricate lies. Then with the boys, if an older man calls you, do not go. Now the men are also doing it, sodomy. If somebody calls you to have sex in your anus, it is called sodomy. And the person will go to jail for 25 years because you are below 16 years. But even if you agree to it, if you are above 16 and you agree, the person will go to jail for 3 years. So all these things are at the back of my book, and I've given copies to your school, and they keep it in the library. I want to know if you have questions. I don't know whether I've touched everything. With sexual harassment, my focus is on the girls. I understand that some girls too do and we should share with their male lecturers, teachers. Stop it. Don't put your teachers in trouble. Okay? When you sit in class, cover your legs. Don't open your legs. Okay? And the girls, and that's whatever. I just wear pants. When you go home and remove your school uniform, wear your house dresses. Because if you wear pants or singlets, somebody will rape you. No, it's something that happens. I don't know why the men do it, but it keeps on going on. So the girls must protect themselves, and you must report all cases of abuse. Somebody is beating you. Your parents are always beating. Even when your parents are fighting in the house all the time, let your teachers know, because it will affect your learning abilities. Okay? If your mother punishes you by putting your hands in hot water, or putting pepper in your face, or putting pepper in your private part, these are acts of violence, and you must come and tell your teachers. If it's too severe, your teachers will take it to the police station. I'm not saying that you should be afraid that the police will come and arrest your mother, but if your hands, every time she keeps on putting your hands, you are going to be deformed. Or the least thing, your father hits you so hard, One day he'll hit you and you won't get up again. You die, and your father will go to jail. The sentence is death sentence. Okay. So ask me any question that you want to ask me. I don't know if I've seen, but I think that ask me any question that I want to ask you, or anything that you heard. Anything that you heard. Nobody should touch your breast. It is sexual harassment. Report all such cases to your teachers. Okay? If somebody calls you, and a stranger calls you, do not go. Those of you who go and sell, don't go to isolated places. Why? And I'm saying so no. There's I have a 13-year-old. The main reason why I'm embarking on this project is I have a 13-year-old girl who was referred to me. Obema be ashen no ne nada. No koton ice water. And Obema ne catch any so ne or catch any mami a obeku. So she kept it to herself until 6 months now on him. Now I woke baby. So Ubenya then ube pregnant if you don't talk about it. If ube pregnant, child having a child, it's not a pleasant situation. What mean go school be a lawyer, for a teacher, and for a doctor, what mean go school be one shall Kwabenya HIV. And at the trauma knows when somebody forces you to sleep. In most cases they even kill the little ones. And shall not sign no one. And a lot of people are doing it around this area. Rituals, Sakawa and all that. They are looking for virgins. Let us protect yourself. So the boys, if a particular girl is touching you, or some girls think that you are a fine boy, they like you, and you feel uncomfortable, come and report it to your teachers. I have 2 books. If you ask me a question, this one is for me, I'll give you one. I want one boy, one grown-up boy, one. Okay, the younger one. Somebody, Obi, and sodomy. Sodomy is when somebody sleeps with you and collect this. And the boy who asked me a question, please come and collect. You come. You don't want it, okay? Then stay there. What's your name? Hey, nice name. What's your name? Sylvester. Okay, so I've talked about defilement, I've talked about sexual harassment, sodomy, sexual assault. When people are fingering you, report